Mark, it's been quite a hectic time on and off the field for the last few weeks, but now we know.
Yeah, and I think in any business, especially a football club, the last thing you want is a period of instability. So it's great that we've arrived at a situation where there's been a pretty decisive vote and we can now all move on over the next 6 to 8 weeks.
Listen to that!
Yeah, I suppose the next thing is business as usual, but due diligence in the meantime.
Yeah, there's a quote the 6 to 8 weeks because I believe that's the time frame it's going to be in around that period that the due diligence now takes place, aligned with getting the contracts drawn up, dotting the I's, crossing the T's. But during that transition period, I'll obviously be working a lot more closer with Michael and his team to ensure a smooth transition.
I mean, when you look at some of the percentages, 75%, I think, and 80%, I mean, it's a ringing endorsement, isn't it? From the fans have spoken, really.
Yeah, the fans have spoken. I think that the biggest figure out of that really surprised me and I'm most pleased about is that 93% of those that were eligible to vote actually took the option and voted. So that says to me it was a healthy debate. Everyone felt engaged, as they should do. They had the facts lay before them and they made their choice.
Yeah, I mean, just to stress for anyone who isn't aware, this doesn't mean it's completely a done deal, does it, at this stage? What it does mean is the approval has gone through, so there's still a way to go.
Yeah, as long as the contract now is broadly in line, from my understanding, to the offer sheet, then there's not a lot now that can stop that. You know, as I said, the fans have voted, the presidents have voted. It was pretty much, you know, unanimous. 80% in any vote is a very, very high amount to vote in favour of any decision. So massive endorsement to Michael, massive endorsement I feel to the work that's been done over the last 4 years to get us to this point. And as I say, everyone now has to unite. We're going to be running the club exactly as we would do under the current ownership model. No promises of money coming in or whatever. You know, we have to just carry on as we are over the next 6 to 8 weeks. But obviously working with Michael and his team during that time to ensure a smooth transition.
You're always very transparent and open. Many fans would want to know, what is your personal opinion on it?
It was always difficult in the lead up. You know, because we, as a board, we voted not to give an opinion. You know, we just wanted to get the facts out there, and that is difficult when you know, you do care about something and you're trying to give an opinion. You know, you have got an opinion. Everyone has an opinion on anything. You know, that's logical. You can't take it away. It's just how you express that. You try to be neutral, and I was always keen that whilst I had my own opinion, you know, fans were left to make their own decisions up based on the facts that were put before them. And there was no right or wrong decision, really. You know, if we'd have carried on as we had, then to a lot of people that would have been the right decision, and it could have been the right decision. If you want to, you know, go in a different route, then you went down the Tornante Michael Eisner investment route, and again, that was another decision to be made. But there was no wrongs and rights on it. I always put it as a heart and head decision. You know, your heart said to carry on as we were. Your head said, you know, we had to take this offer, not just because of the money, because of the calibre of the individuals that were looking to get involved with the club. So I'd like to think in business I always run a business with my head, so I think that says enough.